Where is it? If I move this desk back. Oh, that makes sense. Shoot, I might do that. Kind of makes sense to move this back a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, why did I do that before? Huh. Well, I guess that's the plan for next. Yeah, that's the deal. I've been kind of rearranging everything in here, so figuring out where to put other things, and ooh, excuse me, yawn. Started a little later than planned. Wanted to get on before midnight, but ooh, that didn't go very well. But right now, looking for a hook to make some heavy soppers for the canal. Still on that. And let me see. I'm gonna go for a rabbit leech, which excuse me, bunny leech, which I've been meaning to look into these for a second. Some patterns. I think that is pretty ideal. That's something. Hope everyone who sees this is having a beautiful evening. I gotta figure out what size these are so I can order some more also. I really like the cone ones. And even with fishing with the soft plastics, the worm weights, every time I hit live, like, I can't breathe, swallow, and I get hiccups. Let me get this so I can see. David's stream was really nice. They're Clousers, but orange and green, which is one of the greatest color combinations. So I'm gonna get right into it because it is like 2 in the morning on a Wednesday. So I don't think it's gonna be the most lively stream, which ain't nothing. Oh, hello, Causeway. How's your night going? There's yeah. The late nights are not helping ease the bags under my eyes, that's for sure. And I'm not too sure. I think these are them. Can't remember. When I packed, I think I took them out of the case. And I need to figure maybe a better way to them. But I like the Aberdeens. Code actually likes Aberdeens when we're at Blue Heron. Gapey gapes. I think that's it. Can't get over how late it is. Did not mean to let time escape me like it did tonight. So, which didn't get much done today other than organize some more, which I almost done with the outdoor setup. Got vinegar today, My hair is also very dry from the water, but living with it. I'm also not sure what to wrap around it, because my goal is to just have them nice and moist, to be honest. And there's some things I'm just not sure what it is, or if it will be good for this scenario. So I was gonna try to maybe use one of these longer fiber things in here. I think it's box, I'm not sure, 100% sure. But this with the black, maybe I can use this to wrap it around like a collar. Hey Sergio, Mexico. Very nice. Muy bonito. So it just says Sergio, but I might have pronounced it wrong. Like, is it Sergio? I don't say Sergio. Sergio. Why does it sound weird when I say it? Everything sounds weird when I say it out loud. But this would be nice. I'm not sure what its properties are. Like if it's aquaphobic, if it soaks up water. I'm not sure. Not sure what it is. Big poof. I really should have brushed my hair before I came in, but you know. Yeah, Mexico is one of the really nice to see in person one day. I mean, I could say that about every inch of the planet, but I would really like to see. Just not sure what I could wrap around this thing. Again, just anything that soaks up water. And I wasn't sure if marabou would be it, but figure it out. Y'all are a lot closer than usual, so bear with me. It's all nerve-wracking. So this might be a little big, but where's my... It's different ones. They're Aberdeens, but they have like a much shorter shank. I can't remember if I like put them in a bag or... That's not it. Yeah, I wish I could just, a long time ago, I don't want to, like, definitively say what stream, but I saw, like, the most impressive binder of, like, just really organized flies, and I don't know how you do that, but, yeah, that's my... I don't know what I would have done with them. It's just their dang purpose. I might have just let them float around and they kind of got lost. Shoot. Ironically, not wanting to lose them. I can't find it. See if I made it in here. Oh, oh well. Anywho, so I'm not too sure what we're gonna use. I got this. Also, these imitation rabbit strips. So just like craft fur strips. I don't know how these go about swapping a border, but finally get some use out of these. Guess I'll dump them like this. And since I'm going with these, I'm going to try to see crosscut. I'm not too sure like how to identify that, but so crosscut must be okay. Maybe I do have a pack of a few, and that is nifty. Oh, that is nifty. So instead of being cut vertically, it's being cut horizontally. So how cut vertically, the hair goes its natural direction. It's utilizing that sweet. Let me hold it. So there's two strips still attached. Alright, so I can see why this is used for wrapping the hook, but that's the part that I'm trying to figure out. Something to kind of substitute cross cut for. Keep doing that. Something on the base. But yeah, I need something that I could like a wrapper in the hook. I'll have people. Yeah, I don't know. Hair mask. But I think I'm gonna go with black, so have something for nighttime. Maybe. I just wish I didn't lose those hooks. Just don't even really know where they would be. losing my mind here. Not sure where. Thought I pulled out the other pack. I'm gonna use one of these guys because the beads, the cones fit over top of them. Funny leech. And this should sop up a little water, so it's a lot easier for me to cast it. Which wasn't able to get out today, just the elements did not allow. Not even my jacket could have stood up to the wind. Oh, Mr. C, sorry. Apologies there. What? My name on the paper page, and she left me that. But if you want a paper page on my shopping list, it's backwards. Front facing camera. What the hell? Alright, real quick, things keep falling off the desk. What is frost tip? In the realm of rabbit strips. If anybody knows. Really losing my mind here, obviously, because to pull that out. At least I wasn't imagining that. Frost. Can you use this to wrap? Does it have to be cross-cut? Hey, Ron. Does it have to be cross-cut in order to use as a collar? Because I'm trying to make some bunny leeches. Oh, just, totally kind of forgot about rabbit fur being really, absorbent. Got a little boat for, for the lead. I'm not sure. That might be. Oops, didn't mean to drop that. Looks like the same diameter until you pick it up. My God, it's green ocean. Okay. So I like to there. Weight is great. Especially because I'm also learning to cast the bait caster also, which, man, I kind of overslept it again because the weather was really rough. And did a lot of organizing because right now I'm finding shelves and bins. Oops, I don't. What am I making? I can't put my starfish either. I took it off. I feel very incomplete, quite frankly. But we're gonna zoom right on in here. Thanks to this wonderful vise, we're really in on there. But again, much appreciated. Might keep the red thread on there. The one thing is, I'm not too sure how to flash like a rabbit strip, like where to add flash. And this is the tail. Excuse me. But my hopes for this is just to have at least a good time with it, because again, I just want to get more efficient with the bait caster and like, oh, wow. I don't want to move my chair yet. Really loose and then put some glue. Yeah, I don't know. I only have one little strip of crosscut, well, two little strips of crosscut, but I'm not sure either like if you could just use I don't want to say regular because I don't really know what regular is yet, and what materials could collar, or would that be palmered wrapping, like or like in a dubbing loop? Yeah, I don't know. My goal is also to keep it simple, but measure the tails that extends roughly 1¼ times the length of the hook shank. Bibkin. Just gonna try to go and impart that again, but this is for myself in the canal there. Yeah, I gave this. I was giving that fly vise a closer look on Flysmith is pretty nice. And being able to adjust the thread, holy trucks would be really nice. I come across a lot of weird old thread for sewing and all kinds of stuff, really. Like, good example. Now, I don't know what this stuff is. So, but I mean, it's not a thread, so it's not visible. But it reminded me. Dang it, it might be all the way back there at this point. It's this weird high pressure tape, but it's really thin. I think it might work here. I think it's for photography. Okay. I'm not the most sure how to, like, I guess color it. Or, I mean, wrap it. What did I say? Color? Color it? Mm-hmm. Oh wow, I didn't cut my tag off. I'll do that after. Oh jeez, psst, good job. My bad, y'all. I did not realize it. Good morning, welcome. Yeah, 2:12 a.m. here. I've managed to, again, come on later, way later than what I planned on, but... Oh wow, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Can I be real? I need like a bunch of packs of these. I won't sew them. I'll just like hot glue. This is gonna be the best like cave woman outfit, honestly. A lot of this stuff reminds me of for a long time I used to collect ripped up fur jackets because they would just be thrown away. I wanted to use them to make like essentially like 1970s, 80s style cave woman costumes, and I gotta get on that. I need to link up with someone who can sew, because I really don't know much about proportions and structure. It would be really nice to learn from someone one day. Leech net, which, if anybody's in Colorado Springs, I always wonder if that thrift store is there still, which forever ago, it was there forever. I know they moved, but it's called the Leech Pit. It was pretty neat. Oh, a moment. Glad y'all did not hear that. Drinking carbonated beverages. Hold Not too sure about the... Also, if anybody runs through here and is into programming, I believe Code is live too, testing Kinto streams. So please do feel free to check out CodeBlock's channel, you'll see him here. As well as Run's channel. And if anybody else has a channel, maybe like, I don't know, put like a chicken or something, because then I could bookmark it. Here, let me pull it up here. I've been... Oh, cutting this is a little nerve-wracking. Should have took the time to kind of part that. I'll probably tie it in there. So. Okay. Glue and I'll like maybe I'll wrap this and then wrap the rabbit up here a little bit, up near the cone. So still not like finding a spot, but got my hopes up. It doesn't matter too much. Riviera, Singer Island, Latana, Boyan, doesn't matter. Just has to be on the coast, or at least on Old Dixie Highway. Oh, shoot. The lighting makes it a little difficult to see sometimes. And I wrap it with something. Oh, can I put some chenille right there and then wrap it? Hey, Carlos. How's your night going? Ooh, computer, no. Building blocks. Oh, bam. This stuff is noise. I just, it's so ruined. I love it. But, yeah, Code's life if coding is anything. And, could use it to stream and stuff, which is essentially, I think, what they call, like, beta testing, essentially. Well, it's live, like, you can use it and, like, build and stuff. And any pixel art I've made is in there. I'm really happy to make more stuff, but pretty soon could also use it to stream, and that way you don't have to wait until you have 1,000 subscribers to live stream mobily and stuff like that. Yeah, I need pixel artists. I know Code needs pixel artists. Because I can make pixel art, but not as much as is needed. Oh. Let me unscroll that. I'm not sure how far up I want to take this. Let me pull this up. Oh, that's not it. Ah. Okay. And I don't need it totally snug, so it's gonna be whoop under rabbit fur. Oh yeah, mommy. Yeah, but if anybody wants to like make a Big Brother house, no, just kidding. But yeah, like a big old fishing shack. Just like life is so short. There has to be more stragglers out there. That's what I am. I feel like a straggler. Okay. One more thing I might add is some red ice stub and then the rabbit strip. Where did I put it? Oh. And I had a stain on this beret, which nice hat, especially here, because it's always freezing, but some rust got into it. So I've been taking all the spare dubbing like I did on that piece that, like, I can't find it. I think I put it in the bin out there. So it's just going to be big splotches of probably rainbow. Like, when I have some red, I'll probably add it here, and then if I have some blue, I'll add it down here. I like the full prism. I really do. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. But man, sorry. I'm real stoked right now on this. This is so good. This is a good moment right now. Oh, yeah. I finally have one. I was gonna make one, you know, but oops, shoot. I just muddled that real bad, but sorry. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that's good. That's good. Sorry. I'm just like, oh, I'm over the moon with this thing. Which I didn't need to go all too extensive like this. Because I don't even want that much on it. I don't think. Yeah. Oh, shit. Ow! Yeah, the Klausers, David, Kaya. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Kaya. Titanite were heavily inspiring. I mean, I see people do this, and then it's like I can't remember. Oh, shoot. Alright, you know what? Okay, see? Now I get scared. It's very important to not let the fear creep in. I never know when to stop. Like, I mean, okay, I feel like that's about as good as I'm gonna get, because I'm very afraid. No one saw anything. I certainly didn't. Okay, I feel like there was an easier way to do that. Whoops. Well, it's okay. You know, I just wanted a little splash of fruit punch. Yeah, code's live. I hear it. Hey, Mr. Editor. I'm tying a leech. Well, trying to tie a leech. Oh gosh, lid was thankfully on it. We're still have to get some glue. I haven't got any glue yet. Which thankfully has been time for the canal, so can use anything. Okay, this is one of the parts I'm a little nervous about. I'm not too sure how to go about this. Well, that's sucked in like way shorter than I thought. Just ah. Ooh. Wait, what? JavaScript Frappuccino. Oh, I just never thought of that before. Yeah, there they are. So, David K. Smith. The stream is called Tying Clousers, and it was today, and Wednesday, May 7th. Oh, it was yesterday. Tuesday, May 6th, I think. Wait, right? Shoot, I am so scattered out here. I am like losing my mind, but that's neither here nor there. But anywho, very nerve-wracking. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Because it's thick. Like, how do y'all do this? It's so thick. Man, I think I messed up. Because, like, ow, 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 ow. Okay, you know, shoot. What do I do? I'm not sure. Start wrapping? Like, just force it? I guess this will. Maybe? Oh. I mean, I probably will definitely never do that again, but I think trying to add more. I think for right now and throwing in there, I'm gonna keep it. Because all I want is stuff to not really think too much about down there. Even though, God, this is heinous. Son of a snatch. This is right here, but that's okay. I mean, it's not, but it's going to be right now. Oh man. One moment. Let us see if we could get this in there. I'm not even gonna put this, I'm putting this right in the tackle box. No one is ever gonna see this ever again except a fish. Hopefully. That's not, I just, man, I just every single time get to that head portion, but I need to get going, man. Too sad inside. I'll be real. Not for me. But everything's so dang far. And like, man, it's just like a new breed of people. Like, weird. Like, one lady's new neighbor just randomly told her that she was the poorest person on the street now. I'm like, what the fuck? And so I bet, like, probably gonna start hearing a lot more sirens from people calling cops on, like, ATV riders, and definitely an uptick in the poop complaints as far as horses. It's like, move to an equestrian area, there's signs everywhere that says, careful, horses. Careful, horses everywhere. But it's just, the change is everywhere, so. The Grassy Waters Preserve is now going to have a big old road going through it, which I think they're going to be utilizing essentially, it's not a street that's there, but like it's a bank that borders a canal, but it's not like it's a 2-lane street that's going through it. It's going to be a huge thorough, or like I forget what that's called, but Grassy Waters Preserve. So I was wrong. Corbett isn't bigger. It's JW or Arthur R. Marshall. That's the larger preserve. Made a really sloppy leech. I just like, my inspiration is like tanks, man. Trying to find an apartment in like this new world sucks. Soul draining. So there's a huge gap here, so I'm gonna try. To use what I got to just like, certainly won't be doing that again. I like the penetrator. The penetrator's good. Well, good for me anyway. My hands aren't the best with the head cement, a little gunky, so I struggle with it a little bit. But hopefully that just, I gotta fish that out. I'm very excited for this though. I better make another list stuffy one. Please, if anybody has any recommendations as far as leeches. Yes. See, it's just heavy, It's gonna soak up water. And this, my goal is to use at night, Or like when the sun's going down. When it's not directly maybe, or would you want to use something black directly overhead if you were to use it during the daytime? Like where something underneath would just see a silhouette anyway. That's so soft, but definitely can't repeat that. I am getting to the point where I'm getting a little antsy. I want to get out there really bad and stay out there, but the canal is so shallow, so I think what I'm gonna have to do is like try with all my, well, first I have to bail all the water out. It rained finally, thank God, because it was very dry out here. But I have to bail the water out, so I'm gonna be doing that, and then gonna try with all my might to like get it stuck on the bank and kind of use that like a dock. Ow. So I need to know. Hey Gray Wolf, how's your night going? Made a leech, which I did make I guess leeches, but in my mind they were bait fish with a cute little belly. I will be real, you know. I always cut down my own work, but this time, hell no. This is glorious. Use crystal flash, fold it over the belly. So look how like chubby it almost is. And there's red under there. It's got some nice bounce. I need to get some penetrator so bad, because like it's very, very good for that. And like I really, really like folding over the crystal flash because it spirals, so it feels like it interlocks and like it has a lot of hold. And oh yeah, so but like if it were to get pulled, you know, it would slip right out. So I like the penetrator because it feels like it's getting through all the different layers in that. So I'm guessing frost tip is the coloring, like how grizzly maybe. Excuse me. Very beautiful. Black fuchsia. I really want to make that Tice Flies purple woolly grubber. I'm trying to find that chenille. It's like I can't remember. I don't know if it's in Pokemon. There's like something that color that's like not quite the jellyfish from SpongeBob, but we're getting there. It's like that purple. I think it's like a fruit or something. It's driving me nuts though, but it reminds me of that, which I got some purple stuff, so I re-looked up the pattern. Not too sure what to do. Can you tell? Creative block extensively. I just, man, I want to find an apartment. Like, if I had people to go in an apartment with, it'd be very easy, because there's so many old houses with a lot of nooks and a lot of spots, like, maybe that were rigged for family members, meaning dual kitchens, like, a bunch of stuff like that. And, as far as, like, studio apartments, it is a huge pain, and it'll be like $1,000 for like 360 something square feet, but for like $1,400 that's like 600, maybe 1,000 or 1,200 at the very most. So I've been like heavily scanning, and see, I find apartments this way, walking around the area you want the apartment in, because of the signs and stuff. So most of the Facebook ads or Facebook listings I can find are either old or already taken, and websites, same thing. And I live all the way out west. There's not even a bus route near me, and to get to the main road where there would be a bus route, but there isn't, but is the only stores, 3.6 miles away. So moving to the middle of nowhere without a car wasn't the brightest. And for 6 years I've been slowly bleeding dry, but grew a lot of plants. and mulberry trees are, but, you know, watched a lot die too. I like had 35, 40 plants, but neighbors cut down their pine. I didn't know I was relying on their pine for shade, and man, it was already a struggle keeping them alive without like irrigation. But I'm able to pot plants, like, so you hardly have to water them, so really good in that aspect. Just, you know, specifically chose this shady spot. Anyways, I grew plants not only to have plants and food, but to also sell and to have a really easy like product because you gotta have something. And it was too far for even people that lived out here, so I'm not exaggerating how far it is. Like, people that live in this area are like, never mind, that's a little far. Oh my gosh. It's like, yeah. I know why they say homesick, because like it really feels like motion sickness or something. Or like, I don't know. But, can't find a damn thing, that's for sure. It can't be like nothing. It can't. I also was looking at rooms, but I'm trying to get like a larger spot, not another just room, really, because right now I'm just working out of one room and I'm losing my mind. It is just too small, and I can't function in here. Every time I move, stuff falls. So I think it's time that, you know, I could always like find cuttings for out here to really keep planning it out, but I can't even do that out here. Like, finding stuff on the side of the road, yard sales, thrift stores, happiness. You know who finds happiness out here? The people that like work their whole life and like have swamp buggies, rifles, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't have a car. So I feel like, gosh, like they pride themselves in like not having a homeless population out here, but if they only, no, just kidding. But yeah, there seriously is, and I think I saw one homeless person. And it's very far. It's in the middle of nowhere. God, that should have told me something. Should have. I cope. I cope my way, okay? So, you know, like springing back to square one is oh my gosh, it's messed up my hair even more. But it is what it is. I just need to figure something out, and not really. It's like a whole new world. Like we already know that, but it really is for me because I've been kind of on the outskirts for so long, and it's just wild. But you know, I decided that like there's not much in life that's like changeable, excluding like you know, the outlook or response. So, eh, not sure even where gonna find an apartment, but there's so many coastal spots, and when back on the coast, I'll at least be able to have access and to get vending again, and like my life back that has been kind of on pause for it ain't gonna get into no decade territory, that's for sure. But maybe those bubble wands, I gotta make a tighter spring next go around. But however, check out Code's channel. He hasn't popped in the chat, so I can't say just click that. But any like feature you want on Kinto, like he's actively coding it, so it's pretty neat. And let's see. At least you'll only have one voting fee, but that's true. Man, but see, I can't even do that because like now it's just suburbs. Before it used to be like pretty much wilderness. So like I'll be real, once I slept in the bushes out here and it was fine. Like quiet as heck. Like I don't know if even anybody passed me. Probably not. There'll be days where no cars pass. Now that there's like a bunch of people living out here, it's totally different. Like every vacant lot that was just a forest of Melaleuca or pine or Australian pine is houses now. So it's all like property. There's no like little spots to explore, kind of like practice camping for that area type of, I don't know. I tried to make, I like it out here a lot. It's just I don't know anybody out here, and like I can't access 90% of the spots that I would want to, and like physically burnt out trying, cause I'm from the coast. Like I walk everywhere. I throw on a backpack and headphones and like take the tri-rail. So not having access to even basic stuff like that is really put a huge dent in like my jaws and like everything went to hell. Went to shit. But again, I got some plants, some big mulberry trees, but I can't drown it. So Palm Beach County, trying to stay in Palm Beach County, but yeah, stay in Palm Beach. I don't know where I would even be able to acclimate except Palm Beach County specifically. Because I have plans that I cannot even get to, and I have so many plans in my whole life, like little plans, like they just fall out of my hands like grains of sand, and it's just it can't happen anymore. I have to not, like, man, if I even need eye drops or a medicine, there's nowhere to go. And I'm saying this as someone who just doesn't have a car, alright? So it's my own fault, but I just thankfully I just don't get injured or haven't gotten injured or anything. A few close calls, but it's been like a spiritual experience. It's where like I was able to focus enough to finally realize that like I have kind of been distracted my whole life anyways, so just trying to get back to work, and my parents' house is just endless. Like I was ground to a pulp there, but the distance is really nerve-wracking. No, I did not. The Lamborghini yacht that sank Miami Beach? I did not. I gotta check that out. I saw somebody lose half of their thing at Boynton Inlet recently, but I gotta check out that. That sucks. That really sucks. It is a pretty glorious area, and I haven't really explored it at all, so I'm glad to have gotten this antsy, but I feel like I have to talk about it a little bit, so people wonder why I'm constantly ready to explode or seemingly. I mean, my ready to explode, I guess, is pretty calm, so. But, last time, I don't have a map on the wall, so I can't throw a dart at it, but I don't have good aim, and I do want it to hit Palm Beach County. But I just I'm trying to like maintain a bunch of objects that I can't even sell out here, and all my energy is going all these like dead ends that like I still haven't eaten any fish. Like I really need to focus, and I haven't been able to acclimate, and I haven't been able to meet any people out here either. And which when I do, they I have a bad habit of not responding sometimes. Like I get caught up. If I'm not in this house, there's no cell service, so I can't like unless I'm in this house, which trying to spend more time outside, and that's yet another thing like keeping me behind this desk. But my skin is getting so dry. I'm just like my back hurts. Like I don't know. I wonder if there's like a abandoned oil rig or something. What am I talking about now? When people like no abandoned oil rig, not people, and like spots. It's pretty funny though. Like the Singer Island rentals be like 17,000 on one side of the street, but like 1,000 for 300 square feet. I want to do it, just like I need to get back acclimated and working again, so I could get my head above water and start. I like rentals because you're able to. I mean, I'll be real. I kind of romanticize renting as like long or extended stay hotels or something that you furnish yourself in most cases. But yeah, but I don't know what to talk through because like I'm trying hard not to like vent or whatever. So I'll be right back, and I'm gonna tie another leech. I'm going to just grab something. I need to figure out what else I could wrap or palmer that'll soak up some water here and get it nice and sopping. Since that'll be weighed down and it'll be easier for me to cast. sorry about that. Book club. Found, GoFundMe. Yeah, it's just, when I say arse backwards, I did life arse backwards. Put it this way. I briefly was trying to get a private pilot's license, and I still don't have a driver's license. And before, when I was trying to get that room back, I was trying to get the boating license, because that was one of the whole plans. My dad's got an aquasport back there, but it's just kind of rotting. Like, big bad. Like, I bet that boy creaks. But, you know, Florida sun's not kind. Yeah, things just sitting there. It's a huge shame. But I really am just trying to find, because most of what I'm trying to do takes place in like one little park, and really trying to do beach cleanups, and maybe like do like I used to do these like, okay, so there was a Facebook group that had these raffles, and so I want to get back into that, but just do it myself because Facebook shut it down. And because all the tackle shops, I mean, I didn't post it. I didn't post it yet. It's just a quick little walkthrough from the tackle shop at Blue Heron. I got like no usable footage, and you could just see how jam-packed it is. And like places like that, there's a lot of unique stuff on it, so I wanted to make like baskets or something, and then that in turns like funds little things in daily life, because other than like starting to put money aside for like life stuff and like future and emergencies, I'm pretty simple. And one reason I've been hoarding supplies is I have supplies for a while, and because I know it's about to get uncertain, and like even more so, but just like I haven't had access to anything really. I could walk really far, but not no 3.6 miles of suburb to get. But the trucks, oh my gosh, beautiful trucks, beautiful trucks, beautiful trucks, like mammoths, if you will. Not so beautiful when you're riding a bike on the side of the street with them, competing for that precious street space because the sidewalks don't really exist. But you know, little things like that make it like daily life is just nerve-wracking. My heart can't take much more of it. And so yeah, it happened. Like, but it's getting to the point where like nothing goes right. Getting stuck in the canoe, getting stuck everywhere. It's really an expansive area that most of the people I know live about an hour south, so I also haven't seen pretty much anyone in like 6 years. I really want to get planting again. I just need to get like above water, and then I could get more plants rather than just like, you know, roughing it. Which, you know, half the plants that I grow are absolutely free just from finding cuttings on the floor and stuff like that. Oh, looky. Good luck. Gonna find a beach shack. Beach shack as soon as possible. A lot of the a Clearwater condo is being evacuated like right now as we speak, and pretty wild. A lot of those I think codes said 30 years, and a lot of them were built much longer than 30 years ago. That's for sure. But yeah, man, I don't know. Slowly trying to get to that closet to finish. I did pull out some cameras because I do want to get some rolls of film and get some pictures of the swamp before it's too late. It's just all the developments going in, so it would be nice to get some cool pictures. I'm not the best with 35 millimeter, but I get some artsy shots and stuff like that. I have a little one with the light bleed. So 120 films, which are always fun. I could point the camera in mine. These, this one, just pull out this one right here, Raleigh. Here she goes back there. This one has some damage to the front bit, but pretty neat nonetheless. I really like the ethereal, warm, that was scary. The kind of warming, like warm, gosh, talk woman. I have to dust everything so bad. That shelf that they were in, I moved them all today for that reason. I got to focus. It's hard with one hand, but these are my grandpa's. Got be back there. Diana's from 22. There's the light bleed. This one's my favorite. This little Kodak pony. If you keep this black and white filter in with colored film, it makes it look really eerie. Some more down. And then up here are lenses in there. And I gotta pull these down. Just made a spot for over there. That's Bob Mackie Barbie. What? These I need fixed so bad. These are featherweights. So I really gotta figure out a way to fix these. Because I need something that works. Really want to sew something. Organized all the sewing stuff. I'm trying to find bins. So right now just, you know. Bags. Got zippers. Patterns back there. I want to try to crochet the patterns. Bunch of stuff for fabric. Slowly but surely. Still a little messy. Highly recommend Eat the Weeds. Gonna party in the USA. In the ocean. Oh, that's pretty neat. Found that not too long ago. So I used to make incense. Which, does that have? Yeah. So that's self-burning. Could burn some. And this to match it and burn stuff. It's engraved. I actually got that to sell. I found it at a yard sale or something. I forgot. That's pretty neat too. I like the inlays. Ooh. Ooh. Gotta dust that window. But that's actually very welcome. See those spider webs? I keep all those. Wanna know why? That's Southeast Florida. That is nature's free. Well, they're daddy long legs, but that's for mosquitoes. There'll be 20 mosquitoes in here. In a few seconds, they're all in those webs, so I don't touch them. Washboard. And the brush for stains. Candlestick. That grater's pretty cool. It's an old nutmeg grater, I think. Anywho, hope y'all have a beautiful evening. I can't believe I got on so late. I just have been really trying to get back here. There is I don't know if you can see it. There's a huge pile of copper wire I gotta organize. And there's another bin of pictures down there. Neat light. But yeah, that's the bin, that picnic basket I'm really stoked to get back using. But I can't reach. So I gotta figure out, oh, that's what it is. A few more things. But love y'all. Hope everyone has a beautiful evening. If anybody has any, man, I really don't want to waste materials. I always feel like I'm wasting materials. And I really need to make a list of stuff. Oh, see? There is a sand ball.
Grey Wolf, I'm American.
Oh yeah, you are American.
Ask Jamie.
I'm American.
Do you want super steak?
Steak? Do y'all want super steak? Only getting everything organized. I'm going to live on a boat. No, I'm just kidding. But a boat in a moat. Have a beautiful evening, y'all. But yeah, seriously, never hesitate. I am a fried egg. To be totally frank with y'all, rest in paradise, Jordanus Maximus. Just a cool dude, you know. I'm not a whatever, but I like, you know, the pulling apart words and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna start rambling any second now. I just don't know what to do with myself. Sorry, I'm feeling it. Betrayals, y'all. By the way, if anybody knows how to go about repairing one of these guys, I could pull it apart. I got screwdrivers. More than happy. I just really, there's a few things like that before finish, and then also when I do go through clothes, I'm not sure if anybody wants to see that, but I might stream it because you know some of it I'm not sure when it'll be unpacked, and pretty much 90% of my life is in these piles of brightly patterned fabrics, but you know, those red, white, and blue outfits are from the 60s, but the red, white, and black one is from the 80s, and then right next to it is the 90s. It's just, it's a whole, a human history as a whole. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's a shame. But we're in a swamp to, you know, have a disco, so. Anywho, happy trails, y'all. Chat hesitate. Like, that was very funny. I appreciate it. Like, there's something I keep meaning to show you, but I totally forgot. I did find that bit of chain. I don't know what that weave is, but this is the dudes that saves random recyclables for me. I guess I started it forever ago, never finished it. I have the bag of jump rings. that this is started with. I could probably finish it or ship it out. We finish it because it'd be neat to have it finished. And it's like 2 separate people. I did try to figure out for like 2 seconds. It's crazy how smooth that is. Like the bearings on it. Really, really wish I knew more about that. Just rings, make fabric out of it, all kinds of stuff. Even just making a chainmail square for cast iron pans. I see those. Man, there was something, and that wasn't it. Well, I guess that's what the Discord is for. Which, yeah, if anybody's on Discord, more than welcome. And, ooh, I almost put the lens cover, aluminum, or something. I don't know if that's aluminum. Sounds and feels like it, but I just can't remember. What would it have been? I need to put better use to notebooks. Anyway, I'm sure this one. Oh, you can see the scarf finally. No. You can see, if you see like, what's it called? A tiny little, like, bump, that's where blue almost took my eyeball out, but you can only see it in certain light, and in the sunlight too, but I think I privated the picture or video because it was causing concern, but you could see it. Oh my gosh. What I did was, I think it was like Z-Quil or something. Drank some of that. A huge flap. Huge flap. And, yeah, huge flap. And so I took, I think, vitamin E or something, I forget, and scrubbed it with alcohol and had to, like, flatten it back out. What I did was just slept and, like, tried to stay on my back so it had a chance to, so my eye wasn't moving. But it worked out well. Anyway, how many Byzantine chain, I knew that was it! There was a part of me that was, like, kept thinking, like, the Byzantine, I never know if I'm pronouncing it right, but yes, alright, thank you. I might have to look that up. Making fabric out of stuff is pretty neat. You need to find a wood, or a piece of wood. If you have, like, scrap yarn or scrap any fibers, like, just using nails on a scrap piece of wood and weaving them, you end up with a really thick, like, utilitarian piece of fabric. And that mixed with, like, the chain weaving, man. Like, food acquisition as far as, like, food and meat, or fish and meat, or seafood, water food and land food, water creatures and land creatures, and then agriculture, like plants and foraging also, and then fabrics and shelter. And fabrics tie into shelter, and I mean clothing are kind of like shelter for the body in a way, but yeah, fabric, really weaving too, like, is something that I've not put enough effort in, like pine needle weaving. There's a few really nice videos here on YouTube for pine needle weaving. And Code got some long leaf pine, which that was the first thing I thought of, but they're babies. But happy trails, y'all. Well, you can see it. Swamps are frying. Should go on a bike ride. I don't know if the bike works anymore, but gonna give it a go. I didn't bring it inside before I left, and it kind of... A life in a million pieces. But it's like a million beautiful pieces. So it's like shiny and shit. Like shimmers. Yeah, shimmers, right? Anyway.